wanted to do a quick podcast like I usually would do. I just want to show people my brain real quick. Right now, because I've lived my life and I'm going to try to speak to people that are like in their 20s. I'm going to speak to the people that are younger than me that are 19. And then to the people my age, I'm 26 currently. You know, the universe did this weird like 360 thing where like it's almost like the universe is changing right now and you have to adapt. So what you've seen me do is adapt, but I had a plan to adapt. Some people say schedule, I plan to adapt. So what you're seeing with me is an adaptation. I'm just gonna do real-time adaptation. I need to see what I can't see. That's a perspective. So it's like when people tell me, oh, go get a job, get a girlfriend, it's like because this is my first time living life, if I want to be in line and, you know, with things in Mother Nature, I need to see what I cannot see. More importantly, you know, I'll just throw it up there. The reason why I'm blowing myself up to Kingdom Come is because, you know, the movie industry, I'll just put them on blast and they'll fix it. Destroying in his video with the whole Sprinter stuff about, equality. It's like, you know, if you look at a city, let's say it's just hypothetically like a city I've been to, there's like 350,000 people. You're starting to see that, you know, the things that are being, it's not true. You know, women are in the store too. They're just as capable of making money as men. So that's the first mistake that you know, people are, it's just, you'll start to see, one more time, I need to see what I cannot see. I need to see what I cannot see. Because if I can't see certain things, then I'm not necessarily wrong, but it's like if I can't see certain things, you know, I lost. So one of the biggest things that I saw is not there's like a ton of competition, but you know, how do I explain it? It's like just watch me be really, really freaking aggressive because I'm really smart, and watch me just get rewarded off of strength. It's like if I said, you know, I'm gonna blow myself up to Kingdom Come and say I have an application that I invented. You know, I decided to blow myself up to Kingdom Come and it turns out, well, he's a very smart person on paper. So there's two things. You could either be like Kim Kardashian and blow yourself up to Kingdom Come and you happen to, you know, and you bless America, or you're like me who's very intelligent and I blow myself to Kingdom Come and it turns out that everything that I'm saying is just spreading like crazy and they're like, oh, where is it coming from? So I know it kind of sounds like I'm kind of like all over the place, but in real time, it's important for people to see the reality themselves. So this means with your own experience, with your, like it's important just to see it, like to work in a store yourself, to work in an office yourself, to fail yourself, to not just rely off other people's testimonials, but to see practical things yourself, like St. Matt's yourself. Go through St. Matt's yourself, walk up to St. Matt's yourself, look at St. Matt's yourself. We're in Naples where they have a emergency shelter. Go to Red Cross yourself, visit a school yourself, you know, work out at this gym yourself, work out at the gym yourself. You know, it's important, but this is a long way of saying, like, you know, now I've seen the universe where it's like, I'm just gonna just be blunt. It just seemed like a lot of people thought that they were supposed to be where they were supposed to be, and I entered the atmosphere where I'm on paper sound, but it just seems like the universe is trying to do something where it's like natural selection, I guess, or it looks like it's really trying to not kill a whole bunch of people, but if you are not smart, you are definitely going to die in this little swirly thing that the world's doing right now. And the universe doesn't have to care is what I'm saying. So just think of it like and I predicted it when I was 19, we're going through from 19, that's why I want you guys to watch me. When I was 19, I predicted 6 natural disaster events that will literally knock everyone down, and only the smartest people should be able to recover, or the people who are most financially secure already, or the people who are just predestined to be successful. So think of it like everyone just gets leveled back to reality 6 different times, and you see the really smart people continue to go. So it's like this, right? Think of everyone's income based off of IQ. That's what the universe is trying to show you, that the people that are the richest people, they went at a certain altitude, either in clout, fame, notability, It could be they went to the NFL. Your intellect is an extension, right? And you can see how smart people are by their decisions in life. But you're going to see that the island is what's good. It's not even doctor. You're going to see the reality of this is a reality where you must be educated and you must be smart in order to survive. And if you aren't paying attention and you don't care enough, you are going to die. This is like, I'm being serious right now. Like, you are going to die. The universe is going to say, F your feelings. You were supposed to be smart. Yada, yada, yada. I'm being dead serious when I say this. So the island, what is the island? You have the smartest person, you have the doctor to fix you, right? You have the doctor to heal you, so we need doctors. Not a bunch of screwing you over. Doctors to heal you, because that's natural disaster stuff. And then the strongest guy to help, build things, the stamina guy, the hunter guy, the protector guy. But you must, when those things happen, those things work together. It's rare that you find people that are like multiple things at once, but that's when you have me, right? The stereotypical, you do not have to just be smart. You could be like 5 different things at once because you're just a multitask-oriented person. But one more time, we're going through the island. It's no longer about money. I'm gonna just get angry on here. It's not about money. It's just a piece of paper. It's all it is. They could, just like I had the whole scenario with the whole $250 million in one hand and your significant partner in the other. But which one would you save if you set both on fire right now? You could even say this in your office. A lot of my generation, from the ignorant, 60% that I know would say that I needed the money. But then I say, it takes 6 months to transfer the money out. And guess what? Behind the curtain is their family members, and they all look like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So that's what the universe is doing. It's a bunch of almost like scams, a bunch of booby traps, or like, oh, this little thing looked like, a plant, but it's not. It's a Venus flytrap or something, or not plant, but it looked like something you could eat, but it's a Venus flytrap. So what I'm getting to is this is when I guess the world becomes more malicious. This is like that time, I guess, and you need certain things, so that's why people make a lot of money. It's very important that people need a lot of money. Or it's the real jobs make a lot of money, my bad. And the fake jobs have to continue to make money. But where was I going with? Oh yeah, 250 million. Yeah, so they look like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So 60% of the people I know would say, I just needed the money, bro. That's the only reason why. I'll be honest with you, bro, I'm folding. And then in my mind, it's like, despite you looking like a psychopath to TV verification, for doing that to that person, knowing that you could just work or ask for money, right? Because they just told you afterwards that, this was just a test. We're going to give it. We would have given you the money for real if you would have done it, because you needed the money. We knew that. You didn't have to tell us, right? But they decided to murder this. We can't reward this person for murdering this person, so stuff like that, but the reality situation is the money in that instance would just fly down. I mean, it's just a piece of paper. It's not survival. It means nothing. Paper comes down, you agree to it, or to save the money first, and it turns out that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, or the family that all looks like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, has a blowtorch, and they said, you're gonna have to, start running. Because that's my mother you just did that to. Or just the fact that we didn't give you a suitcase. So you're gonna have to find a suitcase to carry all that money in. Just that reality. I just wanted to put in context. It's in front of your church, the ceremony's in front of the high school, But that's the reality. When right now, a lot of people aren't programmed to see life like that. But at 19, I was seeing stuff. There's going to be 6 natural disaster events that you cannot control that are supposed to level everything back down, back to the island, which means everything is predestined again. You have no control over things flowing. These people will need to make money. They'll need a doctor because they're not smart to do it themselves. They thought they could do it themselves, but they can't do it themselves. There's a thing called illness. We need to go to doctor. There's illnesses. So you're going to see, though, I think it's going to get worse, but that's the point I was making. I'm trying to explain this in a way that other people. It's why I didn't buy a home right away. Location mattered. It didn't really make a difference if I shared a space or used government money. doesn't matter how you get a home. Or where your home is. You could just use government stuff to get it. Or subsidies, or build a business, exchange value, or you work for a place that pays for something, or you have a family that has money and then you just live with them, or you rent out a home of theirs or a friend's home for money, or you just whatever it is. Co-sign on something and then use the money to buy it with your credit and their credit combined to start something. So that's kind of like what the world's doing, you know what I mean? So the natural selection, the island. The smart people will just continue to spread. Smart people. If it's on paper, it's even faster. Smart people will spread. You know, but you get, the point of this was you get rewarded for being intelligent. So when I blew myself up like that, I get rewarded in life and time by being a very intelligent person from start to finish. If I'm fit, then I also get rewarded from start to finish, or I get rewarded by the God of the universe because it's natural selection. Right? You can see it yourself. You can see that someone walked 5 miles or 10 miles or biked 20 miles or was an NCAA athlete, but you're going to start to see time play out to reward people, and it's really going to start to punish people for not doing those things. Which means someone could hold you to, why didn't you do that? This person made it look easy. You'll start to hear those affirmations. This person made this thing look easy or sound easy, or these kids did this, or like, oh, are you smart? A 5th grader did it. Or a 5th grader went and did 19 chin-ups, or a girl did 19 chin-ups. You can't do one. You're weak. Get out of here. I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but you are going to see very, very soon the reality of people getting rewarded for being intelligent. Very soon. I don't know when, probably next 2 years. Not saying doctorate per se, but it's like you're going to see, like, you know, people get rewarded. Like, they get brought back into the conversation. Like, oh, this makes sense. Like, very soon. I give it 2 more years. Then you're going to see fit people get rewarded. They'll be brought to the NFL. They'll be brought to the Marines and interview. They'll be brought to real places like, you know, schools. And then, so you have fit, smart, and then fit, which is strong, smart, and then doctors. We'll see doctors getting help from, I think, people saying, we'd like you to start your own practice. But that's going to happen soon. In my profession, I think, not that they'll merge, but I think I'm going to get real help from people to make this thing bigger. And bigger meaning like bigger. Exactly what it sounds like. You know, but just one more time. You're going to get rewarded for being intelligent very soon if you are intelligent on paper. Like if they can pinpoint that somewhere that you stand out or you are a genius, you are going to be like pushed to the front of the like conversation in every office, or like pushed in the conversation of every government person or something. But you're going to see like everyone isn't the same. You know, hopefully that makes sense. This is for like people in LA. Like you're going to see that financially they're going to reward people that are intelligent very soon. So I'm pushing myself and making myself really big, or as big as I can, in Naples, Florida specifically. And I stayed in Naples, Florida, and I went to college at one of the best universities in the country. It's verified on TV. They know about the school. And it's like Princeton for school. So you're going to see this reality very soon, guys. Just showing you real time.